tried a burger from over here, across the street.
Oh, for real? We're at that restaurant, Brew House?
Yeah, that's my second burger. Last time I had a bacon cheeseburger, no bacon. It was on point. And I had something different today though. I had like a Back once again, you are now tuned into the underground. My name is Mbaya. I go by the doctor. If you are not subscribed to this channel, you need to get on it ASAP. For those of you tuning in for the very first time, wondering what in the major pain is going down in this shop, look, this is something that we do around these parts on the regular. I got my guy Jeremiah Williams. You can get him on IG at it's JM Williams. Get on him ASAP. My guy is a professional gladiator. If you want to tap in with him a little bit more with the athletic stuff, he is a ball player. Definitely does a lot of training, camps, you name it, whatsoever. Basketball related, he got you covered. So for those of you who are interested, go ahead and follow up with my guy. I'll leave all his credentials in the video description below. I felt good. Them were the ones right there. Okay, so just so I'm clear about those push-ups, if you don't know, push-ups are one of the best things that you ever do for yourself. I do get a few people that do come through and definitely get in this with me. They get that good money. We do squats. For those who are interested, for the most part, everybody's definitely mostly down for push-ups. Anyway, we do 50 before the cut and 50 after the cut. So with that being said, I'm definitely looking to get more people a little bit more motivated and simply get moving. As you can see, my guy Jeremiah is already on it. He's been like this for as long as I've known him. I've known Jeremiah for years. We grew up in the same neighborhood. Me and his family, we all went to the same schools, you name it. But this is somebody that's watched me grow through my journey as a barber. He used to come through after school for a haircut in the garage, on my balcony, in the bathroom. He's been through it with me. We did lose touch for some time. We recently reconnected. My guy's definitely been on the road, putting in work. He's definitely been living up to it. I'm talking, my guy's been definitely serving his purpose. So tap in with him, check him out. Good guy, good people, great energy. It's always good vibes with me and Jeremiah. It's never one dull moment. But he did allow me to bring you some of this content, which I didn't show you the process of how we achieved this drop fade, but we are doing just a quick demonstration for the lineup on how to place in a symmetrical lineup with C cups on a drop fade. Of course, one other thing that I will add to this video, which I really wish I would have showed you how to mold in the part, is how to, of course, place a part properly into the hair. Stay tuned for it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. As you can see, the process has pretty much already started. I made my way from the middle all the way out into the vertical bars, and I'm going to do the vertical bar on the right side of his head first, which is your left. Then I will set in the C cup immediately right after. This is not the best way to do what I am executing right now, which will make sense in a moment because I know his head shape. You don't know his head shape. For those of you who are viewing, I'm bringing this up because everyone does not have a perfect lineup. As you can see, there's spaces on his lineup when I first started in the front, as well as the temples, as in the vertical bars, do not match on both sides. The vertical bar on the right side is actually longer than the one on the left side. And this is something that a lot of people have issues with, from clients who complain about my lineup doesn't match on both sides. Then there's barbers who struggle having to match the both sides of the temples, as in the vertical bars, or even just the C cups. Hair grows different on both sides. On the right side, the hair grows in a way which flows downward going back. This is on most people. On the left side, which is the side that I'm working on now, the hair flows forward along the side. It's just the way this is set up. It's not the same case for everybody, but for the most part, everyone has this pattern. It's crazy. And this side is the side that has the short vertical bar. So how I go about this is definitely a little bit different from how I do it on the right side. I will definitely break down this same process with him in a whole nother video, or I can just literally use a whole nother model, because lineups require improvising, and get some good content to break down how to truly go about his lineup, because everyone has this issue, and this is why clients always complain about my lineup does not match. It's because of how the hair grows. Clients, stop blaming the barbers for your own abnormalities. Also, if you watched the post that was posted before this video, the last upload was an amazing breakdown for how to use the fingers. The finger placement is very important. So as you can see, the vertical bars do not match. This vertical bar on the right side is definitely longer than the one on the left, so I have to match it up to the one on the left. It's real simple stuff. It's not like I'm just doing whatever to his head and pushing him back whatsoever, as most of the keyboard thugs would say. You're pushing it back, you're ruining it. Well, whatever. I'm just overcorrecting it and making sure that I professionally push him back accordingly so that he is happy and pleased with the hair. Lineups are literally pushbacks, y'all. And I'm not advocating for pushing back, but lineups are really the most unnatural process a barber will ever do to the client. There's times where lineups are not even that necessary. It's not that deep. Wait a minute, now I'm just talking crazy. Yes, they are that deep. Lineups just make the haircut just look so much better. This is why this is my favorite part of the haircut. Being able to manipulate hair to have sharp corners, sharp curves is just amazing. That's how I first started cutting hair. I learned on myself, my brother, then I moved on to other people. Anyway, as you can see, in order to have a clean part, you have to set in a line on one side first. Then of course, after you establish this first line, you have to flip the trimmer over so you can have the blades going in the opposite direction. You see what I'm saying? And you double up on that part, then you start to fill it in and shaping it in from both sides. Simple as that. And to set in the line, not the part, but the lineup itself, I used my hitter, which is equipped with the one blade. Then when I started to do this part, I switched over to my protege trimmer, which is equipped with a X Pro deep tooth cutter blade, which is definitely making the magic happen. This thing is money. With the one blade, I don't trust myself with it yet to do parts. Maybe next time. It's just when I'm learning new blades, I don't really like to gamble with people's hair. So maybe another time. I just gotta learn that blade a little bit more. It's not that it wouldn't do the job. I just don't feel comfortable with what it will maybe possibly do. It might ruin the haircut, so no thanks. I don't want to be in charge of another man's look or appearance, or another woman's appearance for the next several days, because one thing that's crazy about bad haircuts last forever. Good haircuts don't last that long. And I know some people have a problem with how long their haircuts last, but hair grows. That's what it does. If you're getting a haircut and you're complaining about my hair grows back so fast, everybody's hair grows. You're not special. Just to be real, like, you're not special. Everybody's hair grows back. It's not that uncommon for your hair to grow back. So when people always come in, my hair grows back so fast, it's like, yeah, everybody's hair grows. So anyway, you're not special. But yeah, so that was that. I know it wasn't like the best breakdown as far as what I was showing you. I hope you at least followed through with what I was doing. I'm not gonna lie, my haircut process on how I go about what I do is very easy to follow. You know, it's not that complicated. I don't complicate it. I show you everything. I don't like skipping steps and doing all that edit cut stuff. Every once in a while, I do put out videos that do edit cuts. I hate those. I despise them. I want to show you the full process. I don't want you to be guessing what happened in between the cut. What did you do that you didn't show? That's why I show everything. So as you can see, I just sprayed just water on the top, no product whatsoever. And I'm just using a twist up comb to make sure that we get that sponge naturally texturized look up top. And I'm going to definitely put my mans to work and get these last 50 push-ups in a moment. But here is a funny story. So I had Big X the Plug in town recently, and when I was doing the house call for him and his people, I took my mister. My nano mister was filled up all the way. And why I filled it up all the way, I have no idea. I'll get into this in a whole other video, helping those who had the same issue fix this. But please do not fill your container up all the way. And I believe that liquid was going into the airway that pumps or compresses the air to be able to pull liquid. There's a hole in there, which I believe for me tilting and all this good stuff that I'm doing, that liquid got in there and it was a whole disaster. As you can see right now, that mist is not as strong. It's not really getting anything done for him right now. And we're gonna clown about it a little bit because he's gonna speak on it and say, I don't think it's working. For some reason, I thought that the fact that I didn't charge this thing up for over a week was the reason why this thing wasn't working. This has happened to me before. I remember one time this did happen to me before. This thing was just like literally spitting.
I was gonna say, I don't feel much coming out.
Yeah.
Feel a little bit. Battery low.
Yep. So on this day, pretty much, I literally made it my business to fix it. I actually believe that it was the next day or the following day that I actually got my hands on it. I had to do a lot. Not too much to where it's complicated because I love this machine so much. I can't do without it. Trust me, believe me. If you know, you know. What's wild is I remember the first time this happened, I fixed it by technicality, not really knowing what it is that I was doing.
It feels nice.
Do the old school, I guess.
Yeah, that's that spice right there. That heat.
Yo, that's it. That's what gets you home shaking. Got these push-ups, man.
Oh, yeah. That might be the best one.
Yep. So I just kind of went up a little bit in the sun so we can get it ready for the next phase.
Yeah.
And should be tight.
Yeah, this is the best one. Should be
Here we go. talking about. Okay, man. Get you some good rest, man. Good rest of your day, too. Really? Yeah. How about, bro? Ready to knock out these last. We got 5 more to go. That's it. Okay. 5 more. You're number 4, so. Locked in.
Appreciate you.
Got you, brother. Yeah, appreciate you as always. Come on, when I get home tonight, I gotta do some weighted dips.
Okay.
Yeah, I did some weighted pull-ups, chin-ups for that one this morning, but I didn't get to do everything I needed to do, so gotta get back to it, you know?
You're done.
Yeah, man. You see me, bro?